Yeah, and then they start doing fentanyl and all kind of shit, homie. They were from the suburbs and from a good family and got hypnotized by the wrong crowd, homie. End up being fucking junkies, homie.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Sometimes at a point of no return.
So it's
You
true.
know what I mean?
You become what you around.
Fuck yeah, homie. Because you attract what you are. That's like, look, if you a superstar athlete, homie, you telling me you going to be hanging on the corner with deadbeats and bums? That's why a lot of people that are superstars and they get wealthy, they bring all their people with them, and then they got to be like, I got to get away from y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you end up like Aaron Hernandez.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Or you end up in all kind of trouble, homie, because you're not supposed to be here. Because somewhere in their mind, they still are lost. Because you can gain. That's like another quote out the Bible. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul?
Yes, sir.
Because some people get all of the money and they still sick in their soul, homie, so they still attract negative circumstances and situations until they end up getting killed or life in prison, like a Lil Durk or a Young Dolph or Nipsey Hussle. Multi-millionaire, dead in the street. You got 7 Ferraris. What you doing hanging on the block? Then you get killed and everybody's surprised. Whoa, no, why are you surprised? You know what I mean? Or you Lil Durk facing life in prison and you worth $100 million.
And he was trying to give back. He was trying to get, that's what's fucked up. He was trying to give back. Man.
No, you can't though. Because you can't just go, well you can, but you can't have yourself in that environment. You might want to give back, start a few businesses over there. But me hanging with y'all, homie, and all y'all know how to do is crash out, homie.
Yeah.
The only value you can bring is that I kill for you.
Ain't nobody that powerful.
Nah, homie, look at King Von. Another up and coming star. Homie got himself killed. Homie on some madness, homie. You know what I mean? Because the mind is still sick.
Like people trying to stay rich in poverty. They don't go together.
Because the mind is impoverished.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's like if you're a lottery winner, homie, and you're a fucking Skid Row drug addict, we gave you $1 million, you didn't change that person. You probably put the nail in the coffin for that person.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Straight disappear.
You know what I mean? You just probably even killed the person. You know what I mean? You had this big, beautiful house, and the dope dealer runs the whole house.
Yeah.
You sleeping in the guest room. He in the main room. You know what I mean? Just keeping you high and keeping you loaded and telling you to sit down and shut the fuck up. He driving your car, spending your money. He got your motherfucker. That's like even when we was growing up as kids, we would have the dope fiends fucking EBT card. We'd have it and the ID. Like, homie. Because we'd give them credit. And they'd be like, just take my card, take my ID. On the first, I'll pay
the
you.
money's gonna hit on such and such.
Yeah, you know, just hold this, and we'd be like, all right, boom, man, we charging them double. I want double back for this. All right, I got you. Yeah. And it's like we got all of their information, homie. When that day come, we go get the money off the card, homie, and they give them their card back, homie. A week later, they're giving us the card again.
There was a dude in Detroit like 4 years ago. He went to a gas station and hit, boom, $1 million. Screened that bitch out in the gas station. They followed this nigga and killed him.
See, that's what. When you in those environments, homie, it's because remember, no matter what you got, your mind will attract situations and circumstances, and your mind will put you back where you came from unless you change here. That's like, look, that's like say if you changed in here in the mind, and you was broke and had nothing, homie. We'll revisit you a few years from now, homie. You can be in Beverly Hills. Even like what he was saying when he was talking about realistic. When you're on the spiritual path, truly, that's the most crazy, that's the most dangerous thing is to be realistic.
Yeah.
If you're trying to manifest.
Real talk.
Because when I first came to recovery, career criminal, been in prison 7 times, homie, was fresh off Skid Row, no family, no future, gang affiliated. What's realistic for me?
Right.
No, nigga, you going back to jail. This is realistic. Every statistic say you gonna spend the rest of your life in and out of jail.
So realistic is another way of saying just living with the reality.
Yes, homie.
Yeah.
Just put self-imposed limitations on who you can be, homie. You know what I mean?
Don't be of the world.
100%. Be in the world and not of it. You know what I mean? So you can set and create whatever you can imagine. Whatever the mind can believe, it can achieve. If you can see it in your mind, you can manifest it. And even like she said in the beginning, you can speak it into existence with affirmations and belief. But you got to have a vision of where you're going or who you want to be. The bigger, the better, homie. Let's just say you had a goal and in your mind, like we were saying earlier, you was broke here and you were saying, homie, in 2 years, I'm going to have a Ferrari, homie, and I'm going to start this multi-million-dollar company, right? Even if you only hit a 25% of that, homie, look how far you went. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's always good to have just some kind of goal, homie, because if you aim at the moon and miss, you'll be amongst the stars, homie. But if you got no fucking vision or no target, how you gonna hit it? You have no target.
See, what I'm learning is I need to work. See, I got goals, I got dreams. I need to work on my vision. I need to actually see it.
Yes.
And I think that's what it is, because everything that I dream of is blurred.
100%.
It's in me,
Yes.
but when I go to look at it, it's all, everything that I think of is always, it has a blur to it.
100%. See, you got to purify your vision, homie. You got to see yourself as you wish to be. And you can even do that, like I say in the beginning, I made a vision board, homie, with my phone. I had a bullshit phone at the time. What I did was I just screenshotted a house, screenshotted pictures of Rolex watches and chains, took pictures of me in my homie car, several of those, 3 of those, I think. I just took pictures, screenshotted, and you can do that right on the internet. Show me a picture of a beautiful house. 10 pictures pop up, screenshot. But then I made a note of it. You know how on the iPhone you can make notes?
Yeah.
I made a note of it. And then I had the Samsung back in the day, so I was able to make a voice note. That's when I was saying I made the note, reading out the goals. And
Did you pay more attention to the picture or the prices? Did you?
No, fuck the price. No, don't look at the price.
Don't look at the
prices.
So you're gonna go, oh, okay, well this costs this much, and I got
Yeah.
$17.99 right now. What? How the fuck am
See,
I gonna
the
get
mind
there?
will talk you out of that, homie. This is how visualization and getting into the mind works. I've been working in treatment for 9 years. How the fuck am I sitting here with a diamond Rolex, homie, and Louis
Man,
Vuitton
you just
shoes?
gave us $1 million hat, bro.
That's what it's $1 million
'Cause, like,
hat,
I'll be
homie.
at the house. I'll be going to the house because he'll radiate everything that he want, but he'll be thinking about it.
Yeah,
Me, I'll be thinking about it, but you can't even tell that that's what I want.
yeah,
When it's time to do something, I turn it into gold.
yeah.
But beyond that, it just.
Because sometimes when you writing your list,
But when the affirmation, bro.
yeah, when you writing your list and you making your affirmations, you also got to practice what we call the law of detachment.
Law
in
of
the beginning.
detachment.
Okay, I have a question. If not secret, a question for you.
Mhm.
Okay, when you start, when you gonna be sober, how you start? What you doing for start for the rich or no? What's
But
your
sober and
first
just
step?
life change?
Yes.
Well, for me, I started going to meetings. Now, that's not the way for everybody, but the treatment center I was at, they took us to AA meetings. And during the AA meeting, you would hear all of these stories of people that change and people that's willing to help you for free. Because when you go to a meeting and you hear somebody say, I was just like you, and you hear somebody saying, I did X, Y, and Z, and it's almost your story, and if you raise your hand, they'll come help you for free. For free. You go on social media and try to talk to a coach. No, we need a deposit for you to talk to me. You know what I mean? That's going to cost you X amount of money for a 30-minute talk with me. In AA, you'll have somebody like me that'll help you for free. In AA, I would help you for free.
Damn.
Before I start doing this, I was doing this for free. For free, homie. For people just asking me, hey, how did you change? Oh, I was riding a bike to Sober Livings with a backpack with my books in it, homie, reading it with people, trying to help them to change for free. You know what I mean? So that was the first step for me. I'm not saying that that's a step for everybody, but it's a powerful step. Because sometimes when you're lost in your mind, you can't get out on your own, or maybe you can. You know what I mean? It's all up to you.
You got my gears turning like hard, like what I've been trying to tap into for the longest. Like that bitch is rolling hard right now. Cause now I'm thinking more clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like I see what you mean.
Yeah.
About the percentage and just about seeing the vision and just even with the meetings. Like I never would have thought about that. Like. You can get advice for free. If you're having trouble in this area, somebody might hook you up with a job. Somebody might...
For free.
Like,
for free. Come pick you up for free. People will come pick you up and take you to a meeting and take you to dinner and coffee for free.
So that's what they mean by it goes beyond just staying sober.
100%. That's the smallest part of the problem. That's why
That keep them sober too.
in the 12 steps, the only step that mentions alcohol or drugs is the first step, homie. That's the only step.
So we really need. So the best idea is to really, really reach out, like when we
100%.
in groups and
100%.
Hell
Homie.
yeah.
I had to make myself share in these meetings, homie.
Yeah.
I had to make myself, homie, because you know, coming from our communities, homie, especially as a man, homie, you don't rage. I'm scared.
Right.
I don't know how to change, homie. You don't do that, bro. And I had to make myself like, man, I'm scared to go back to my life.
Yeah.
I don't know how to change, and I don't know what to do.
Cause I
I
be
need help.
nervous, bro. I be
You
like
gotta
people
make
be trying
yourself.
to talk to me, and like I be nervous as hell. But I see what you talking
See, you
about.
gotta
like,
make yourself, homie, because this is what courage is. Y'all know what courage is, right?
Yeah.
Courage is not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and going forward anyway.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the fear, homie, there's no need for courage. It takes no courage for me to walk out this door and get in my car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's nothing to be scared of outside of that door in Van Nuys. You know what I mean? At this time, a day, and in this specific,
Right.
in this specific fucking
Gotta
location.
throw a couple of exceptions.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because maybe you're some COVID at 2 a.m, you might want to kind of fucking have your head on the swivel. You know what I mean? But courage is not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and moving forward anyway. Because I was scared to share it too, homie, or nervous, homie, or even ashamed, homie, in a way. But I had to make myself share. And once you do that, homie, the answers will come to you and people will come to you. Your best life is on the other side of your comfort zone. You can't just be comfortable. Even in recovery, people say, just wait till you get the right sponsor, wait till you're comfortable to share. No, homie, you'll stay there forever, homie. Because comfort kind of is your biggest enemy. Because it's easy to stay in your comfort zone. How easy is it for you to go home and get loaded and just keep doing what you've been doing?
easy.
Homie, you get trapped in that shit forever, homie. Even though it's painful and it's fucking, you hate being there. You end up trapped there if you're not careful. You know what I mean? So.
Do you have a relationship like with your family now?
No, not really. But they all look at me with respect and admiration. But look, this is the kind of relationship I do got. I'm gonna let y'all go with this. My cousin, right? Remember I told you my cousin sent me that money like once, right? She sent me a $200 package and she sent me my dress outs. Now, my whole prison term, every time I went to the pen, I would have to reach out to her. My whole life, I would have to be like, because I looked at her as like a kind of authority. She was one of those cousins that was like, had a good job, would come through and buy us clothes from time to time, but she was real fucking assertive though. And like damn near kind of mean a little bit to me, right? Even though she would buy me shit. I'm going to take you shopping and then talk shit to me. Out here gang banging, running with them. This and that, right? So when I would go to prison, I didn't have nobody to look out to. So I would write her sometimes, right? Because I would have to ask for shit, right? This is a prime example. When I first got to prison this last time, I had that 8-year sentence. I wrote her a letter, said, can you help me buy a radio? Little Walkman, I got all this time to do, $70. Woo, woo. Oh, she wrote me back, I can't believe you're trying to manipulate me.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not fucking
Yeah.
granny. I don't owe you anything. I tried to help you and you spit in my face. Woo, 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 this and that. And at the end of the letter, it was, I'll think about it. And never did it.
Yeah.
Never did it. You know what I mean? So, but from time to time, I would call and ask. Like a year might go by. Like that letter, I didn't write back for like a year some change. And I'll write again. Shit. When the letter would come through the door, right? I would get the door. I would get the letter and have to brace myself for the letter.
Yeah.
You know how you got to brace yourself?
Yeah.
Or you got to sit down and be like, this shit gonna sting.
It's gonna stay.
You know?
Love.
And there's some super condescending negative shit. We
Right.
don't owe you anything.
I'm
Well,
glad
you
you
got
there.
yourself
You said-
in there. You did this to yourself, and people try to help you. Granny is dead. I'm not Granny, and woo. And that shit would be fucking painful, homie. Every letter was like that. But you know, it was always that little chance that she might send something.
All right, look here.
So I asked, you feel me? And anyway, when I got out and changed my life, this is what I tell people about the spiritual awakening. When you truly change, you don't even got to convince them. They see it. Because when I got out, she saw it. I didn't have to be like, oh, change. No, I'm already on my mission. I'm going here.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to convince you. I called and make the amends because I made the list of all people I had harmed, called her and made amends. But I'm going this way. And she saw it in my face and in my pictures and on Facebook and all that. And over the years, just more and more respect. Now, if I call and I be like, I need to borrow 3 racks. Okay, no problem. When you want it, when you need it. How long is it going to take you to pay me back? You think you can handle that in 3 months?
Man.
Now, she still might say some slick shit like, you better make sure you pay me because I'm going to hit this button and it look easy, but it ain't easy. Just make sure. No, I got you. Don't even trip. Boom, sell me 3 racks. You know what I mean?
He's with
He's
Bree.
with Bree.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So my relationship with her changed. Then she calls me for advice. And she got a little son that start gang banging. My little cousin start fucking running in the street. She called me wanting to talk to him. And whenever he out here, can you just meet with him and talk to him? But I'm like, no, I can't really. I'll talk to him, but you know, he a young,
You don't hear that shit?
he's a fucking rapper, smoking blunts, pointing guns at the camera. You know, he a little fly little cat. I'm like, homie, you just got to let him live his life right now. Because there's nothing you can tell him. What you going to do? Tell him that stop hanging with all the friends you grew up with? That's all you know, homie. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Yeah. So when I do talk to him, it's just with love and like understanding. Because I talk to him and he fucks with me, you know. Because they all look